Today on Only Foods, we are in East Harlem, also known as Spanish Harlem, also known as El Barrio. Located on the east side, north of 96th Street in New York, also known as Manhattan. And all these names aside, I'm really excited to do this video because East Harlem is where I stay when I'm in New York. It's where my partner lives, and there are so many amazing food options. Today I'll be getting a chopped cheese sandwich from the place where it originated, which is here in East Harlem at Haji's. I'll also be taking you to a seafood spot where they do steamed seafood and vegetables. It's delicious, and I'll be getting my favorite nachos in the entire world. But before it became known as Spanish Harlem and had a predominantly Hispanic population, East Harlem used to be a predominantly Italian neighborhood, and that's how Patsy's came to be. In 1933, Patsy's was opened. This place it's very historic. It's where apparently the cast of The Godfather met for the first time. They all had a meal here together, and now I'm gonna have a meal here. I've been going here for a few years. I love this place. And it's New York, and it's February, so there is some snow on the ground, so my dog and I get bundled up and head out to get traditional New York style thin crust from one of New York's original pizzerias. It rained this morning, but now the sun is out and it's looking beautiful. Come on, sweetie. She currently won't leave because that lady was literally just throwing food to her as if she was a pigeon. And obviously I don't want her to eat that food, but I didn't want to look rude, but that's a hard no. So I am excited. I'm going to Patsy's. So Patsys Pizzeria, it's apparently the first pizzeria in New York.
Wow.
I've been going here for the last 4 years or so. Usually Kenny and I would come here for dinner. They have really good like chicken parm, steaks, and of course their pizza is amazing, but they also do their pizza by the slice. And it's one of those places like everybody goes there. Whoever's been mayor of New York has always been there. They have like a wall of fame. Actually, one time when I was there, I was looking at this guy. I'm like, who is that? Do I know him? And then I realized it was Matt Dillon. And I wanted to tell him that I loved his brother because at the time I was in the middle of like a crazy Entourage binge, my first time watching it. Anyway, so I'm going to Patsy's just to grab a slice of pizza. I haven't had Patsy's in so long, so I'm really excited. So here we are at the original Patsy's. They have one of those Hall of Fames inside, and if you think that's cheesy, you're crazy. I love it. So I'm glad they had a little one outside since we can't go in. Well, would you look at that? I guess I'm not the only Canadian to eat this pizza. This is actually my first time using the takeout window because I usually dine inside. Hi. Can I just get a slice? Thanks. And in New York, a slice just means a cheese pizza, so I always throw on some herbs and some chili peppers, and of course you have to fold it. You want the pizza? Oh. It's like that classic, this is what the slice was designed after, because this apparently is the first place that did the by the slice. They have the old wood ovens. Oh. I just watched a woman finish her slice, and then she went back and got another one, which I totally get. Very much get. It's just me every night thinking about pizza. While I was on First Ave heading from 117th down to 110th, I stopped at Thomas Jefferson Park. It overlooks the Harlem River, and the FDR, but it also has this cool public art piece called Tomorrow's Wind by an African-American sculptor named Melvin Edwards, and it reflects the sunlight as it moves throughout the day, which is perfect for today when it's nice and sunny. I know. Back to the food. So here I am at Haji's, or Harlem Taste, and it looks like any deli. There's snacks and hot food, but it's actually the place that created the chopped cheese, a New York staple. Apparently it was created by Carlos, seen here. Unfortunately, he passed away from cancer, so we had to order a chopped cheese with everything on it. I got the chopped cheese. We are heading home now. I'll give half of it to Kenny so that I'm not eating a slice of pizza and an entire like cheesy beef greasy sandwich. I can only be so gross in one day, but it was really chill in there. It's funny because that place has become kind of known and infamous for being the place that invented the chopped cheese, and I think that when it's not COVID times or whatever, there's sometimes lineups because tourists know about it and everything. I mean, look at me, I'm going there. But the people that were there were like, definitely people who go there pretty regularly. Like the guys seem to know them, which is kind of chill. So here it is. Okay, it's such a nice day out. Just went and got a chopped cheese from, I guess it was originally called Haji's, and now it's called Harlem Taste. But then also on the front, outside, it had a whole other name. I don't remember what it was, but I was confused. I couldn't do an East Harlem food episode without getting a chopped cheese from the original chopped cheese spot. Okay, well, first of all, I'm just opening this and it's like chewy, cheesy, gooey goodness. I'm gonna take the smaller half. Not because I'm that nice, but because I already ate pizza. So here it is. I said I wanted a chopped cheese with everything, so I think it's got ketchup and mayo and lettuce and obviously cheese, ground beef. And it's on like a roll. It's got little sesame seeds in it. It'll look really good. Okay, here we go. First bite. It's good. This bun, it's got that crunchy. It has a really good ratio, this particular sandwich. Like it's not too bready, it's not too meaty, not too many toppings. Like somehow they figured out the perfect ratio, which is very important to me anyway. You would love this. You would love this. There's almost a Big Mac vibe to this. The way the sauce is with the shredded lettuce and the processed cheese. It just has Big Mac vibes to me. I think it really is all about the sauce.
Take me outside, how about that?
And maybe knowing this is the birthplace of the chopped cheese just automatically makes it taste better, just knowing that. It's also a good chopped cheese, but I've had a few that are really good now that I've been exploring the world of chopped cheese. I'm gonna try to finish this and head back out and just enjoy this nice sunny day.
Day 2.
Next, I'm going to one of my favorite places to grab food, Brisa or Brisa's Del Mar, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I should find out since my in-laws are Spanish speaking, but hey, I'm from Canada, I'm figuring it out. So this place is always super busy. The little back room here that's at 2 to 3 people only is where you can pick out your fresh fish. They have frozen crab legs and they have shrimp. And so you basically grab a bowl and some tongs and you select whatever fish you want. And I grabbed tilapia, salmon, and shrimp and gave it to them to weigh. I also grabbed some broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and corn because they have all the little vegetable selections. And he weighs each item and prices them out. So altogether for the fish, it came to around $13. Then you take it to the front and ask them how you want it cooked. I said I wanted it steamed, and they give you a ticket and you wait. And it is crazy in here. Honestly, it's usually open 24 hours a day. Because of COVID, they close I think at midnight, but it's always a real experience. So that's a steamer doing its magic. They steam the vegetables and seafood in there. Everyone was getting crab legs. Next time I definitely have to get some. And then when it was finally ready, I sprinkled some seasoning on top and lemon and butter. Well, that was an experience, but I'm home. I got it.
Put the Old Bay, the butter.
Oh, the Old Bay. I even saw the Old Bay. I didn't know if I should put that on. I put a different seasoning.
Just put the sazon.
Okay. But yeah, I actually was wondering what Old Bay was. I noticed.
Old Bay is not like sazon. Old Bay is Old Bay.
No, but I saw that there and I didn't know what it was. And then I just went for the one that was, it's like everything. Like maybe it's Cajun spicy. Anyway, yes, I definitely said put the butter.
Well, they did it up because they put it in this tray now.
They put it in a big tray, I think, because I got so much stuff. But, ooh, so I got...
You got whitefish? You didn't get salmon?
I got salmon too. Salmon, tilapia, shrimp, I got broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and corn. And this was like $18, but it's because I got so many things. I want all the flavors. I think it's still good.
Take off my shirt too.
So I put lemon juice on. I said, yeah, I wanted the garlic butter, lots of butter. I also washed her.
A specific t-shirt just to eat this shirt.
A specific, yeah, you need a special shirt.
You need to.
So hot. Oh my god. I missed this place and it's not disappointing. $18 for 2 people to eat.
It was
like
cheaper last time.
Well, I think everything's gone up in price, but let's try one of these guys.
Now, what's great thing about this is that it's healthy. It's semi-healthy.
Well, if I didn't douse it in butter, it would have been healthy. But I mean, you know what? I love the garlic and the butter and the lemon. You gotta live a little. Eat the butter. So the final spot I'll show you today, and again, this is my list. There's a million places you can go in East Harlem, but this is the final stop on my little favorites tour, is Guadalupe, Taqueria Guadalupe. It's a Mexican restaurant, and they have the best nachos. I love their nachos. Anyway, I went to a deli and just grabbed a Corona because I really wanted to have a Corona with my nachos because they're spicy and Corona is delicious. So here they are. These are the chorizo nachos, and they have these jalapenos, and they've got the Mexican cheese and tomato and guacamole, and everything is just the perfect ratio of toppings, and it's so good. I wish you could taste this right now. Delicious, delicious nachos. And we also got the enchiladas con mole, because that's Kenny's favorite. So they're enchiladas, they're beef ones with mole sauce, and it comes with rice and beans. And here is the mole. So it's nice to take a little bite of one of these guys, and then also grab yourself a bite of the rice and beans and just, you know, devour all the food while Kenny's not at the table. That's the way to do it. So, yes, delicious. She wants it. You want it. I want it. This place is right up the street from us, only a few blocks down from where I got the seafood. And yeah, I honestly think these are the best nachos in New York. If you know of a better place or somewhere you think is better or somewhere with amazing nachos, please let me know. I would love to do a little sample and let you know what I think. So, as I said, this is just my list of foods that I like to have here in East Harlem. And I didn't even dive into the world of all the Spanish food and all the you know, Puerto Rican, Dominican food. Like there's the rice and beans and chicken, fried beef. But also, Kenny's mom is Puerto Rican and his stepmom is from DR, so I think that I've just been so spoiled with home-cooked food that I didn't really include that in my East Harlem video. If you've ever had Puerto Rican food or, oh my gosh, Dominican breakfast with the fried cheese and the plantains, amazing. So thank you so much for watching. If you could go ahead and give a little like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, or if you have any suggestions on places you want me to go, I will go and I will eat it. Thanks so much.